Wagwan, it's that guy. Welcome to the stream today. If you haven't already joined us on Reddit, reddit.com/r/KNOTNATION. This is where all the dreadlocks of Freeform are posting their photos these days on the internet. So if you want to get featured on the show, come on by, drop a like, not even a like, just join the KNOTNATION group on Reddit and post a picture, post a video, and I'll see it. Anyways, let's lock off. Let's jump right into this dreadlock review of the Reddit kind. All right, let's do this. We got Rebel Salmon 13 with some freeform locks coming in here, real nice. He's got a little bit of bleach going on, lightly bleached. That's why we're seeing it as a copper tone rather than a bleach blonde. And, I appreciate you posting multiple images in the same post, brother. So these look like they're turning into wicks. They're turning into wicks pretty quick here. See how this one's turning real rectangular and real thick. So my suggestion is just to keep on letting them grow, doing what they do. You know, you're gonna have a real nice set of unique locks growing them like this. 907 Ronald once again in the building, true supporter of the KNOTNATION. You can see him lighting up with his freeform locks, looking dope. Hoodie season, my favorite time of year. Can I pub my YouTube on here? Find me Ras Mix. Yeah, for sure, bro. Look you up on YouTube, Ras Mix. Hoodie season with the dreadlocks. Who else loves hoodie season? I am a fan of hoodie season. I love autumn. I love fall because hoodies are very comfortable, and I love that the heat isn't unbearable during this time of year. And going to the skate parks is perfect temperature to not over sweat. So awesome locks here, Ras Mix. And if you guys are interested in hoodie season, I do have some merch for sale on my website, knotnation.com, with some crew neck sweaters with the KNOTNATION logo popping out in black ink, and I think you guys really like it. I'll leave a link in the description for those if you're interested in finding out some hoodie season merch. Freeform 8 months in and you had to share. What? Those are looking sick. I love the little curly cues here. 8 months in, so there's still room for lots of Congos to come into play here. You definitely know that there's going to be a lot of things combining up now that you've got these initial nubs kind of set into place. You're going to be on quite the journey, my friend. So congrats. Oh, there's another photo here. All right, well, this guy did it. This guy did it good, man. He put it all in the same post. I love that, and thank you for contributing to the forum in such a professional manner. Kind of from the side. These actually remind me of Gunther the Great's very first set of locks, except Gunther's weren't freeformed, but these kind of looking very similar. Appreciate that, man. Today is my 1 year dreadiversary. Last maintenance 3 months ago. Not real happy with the frizz though. New growth frizz is fine, but I wasn't expecting the locks to be this frizzy, especially after a year. Also thinking of not getting them maintenance from now on and let it freeform. Dude, they look sick. What are you talking about, bro? The frizz all contains itself over time. So even after 1 year here, you're still kind of being a little impatient, but your locks are looking great, man. They will take in the hair over time if you are really looking to do some maintenance. I know you just said you're not looking to do maintenance anymore. The crochet hook could help take in the frizz, but you're right, dude. You don't need maintenance. Just let them be. Maybe a little bit of palm rolling after you do your wash will help take in that frizzy hair. So just hang tight, man. Posted my own photo here, shaking them dreads when I was on the ferry in BC heading over to Vancouver Island. I'm a big fan of bucket hats these days. Love it in the heat and in the sun because it keeps the sun out of my hair, out of my face specifically. Natural Natty. Another shot of Rebel Salmon's locks. Real big Natty Congos happening here. Humongo. 1.5 year of 2-strand twisted locks. So these coming in real neat and dapper. He's got some jewelry in there, a little bit of a lineup. Copper tone bleach. 2-strand twists, and he's just over a year in, so he's got a long way to go. Digging the corduroy jeans, my friend. The corduroy pants. Is this kid's dreads bleached? I like this big Congo at the back here, how it's kind of sticking up by itself. It's giving us a full 360 here. You're looking great, man. You just gotta keep it up. This is what Knot Nation is all about. Growing them locks, sharing them locks with the community that inspires more dreadheads to unite, more dreadheads to come together, locking with enthusiasm and with inspiration. This is that dreadspiration. Freeform locks of the Caucasian kind, type 1 hair, showing us that the freeform method does still work to get thick, natty locks. So big ups for that, man. I'm gonna subscribe to you, bro, because you're a champ. Weather was nice, so he took the drone up. He's got some antennas there on his controller. Some freeform locks coming in. Flying the drone is always fun. I kind of miss flying my drone. I haven't flown in a while because my propellers are broken. Loving the locks. Can't wait to hit 1 year. Oh, these are just some little baby dreads right now. Looks like they've been crocheted and rubber banded. He's got some rubber bands on there as well. You know, just stay patient, dude. Are those contact lenses, or is that the flash from your camera on your eyes? That's crazy. Here's the same kid, gingerbread dread. Looks like his locks weren't as formed here. Or is this another person? I might be confused, but yeah, they look different. But these are working, man. I like the big wooden conker bead you got going on in the back. Sick. This will actually help them form together, those freeforms. And the front of his hair looking like it's not really locked yet, but the back looking really locked up because, you know, that's where you sleep. That's where there's the most friction and compression. But it all is working together, so just stay on keeping patient, man, and you're gonna have some sick set of ginger dreads. Here's the aftermath of such a blurry photo. Here's the aftermath of an ACV rinse. Not too bad. It's pretty gray. I've seen like pure black. If I were to do mine right now, it'd be pretty brown. Currently my dreadlocks are very, very dry. I need a lot of moisture on my scalp right now. I won't lie. Maybe even a good wash. These locks looking sick, man. 2 years, 8 months freeforms, and you can see the Congo that happened here, and now the new lock is so much thicker, flatter, more durable. He's got that bleach tip over there. Looking really sick. You can see it seems to be that's his favorite lock. Maybe one of his biggest Congos that he's got. And the best part is that it doesn't have to be the last Congo. The rest of your hair will want to mat up just the same, so keep it growing. Sam the Man, 3 years, 1 month. Crazy. You look like a director that I know named Taj Critchlow. He does a lot of Drake music videos with Christian Lutz. And yeah, he just reminded me of him for some reason. But you can see some of the gray hairs coming in here. You can see the frizzy. The new growth is very much afro. Dude, you got some sick ass locks, man. You gotta keep those growing, bro. Simpersons, that's a funny name. He's kind of got some cool locks here. Some interesting beads going on. High tops. New growth looking fire. Even got the beard and the mustache growing, but no sides. What do you guys think? Looking pretty dope, aren't they? 1.5 years from K Morocco. These looking pretty dope too, actually. 1.5 years, we can really see the shapes coming in, some Congos happening. Blunted tips, wispy tips, gray hairs. Reminds me a lot of my own hairstyle, to be honest. Next step is grow in the mustache to have a complete Rasta look. Oh, we even got some discussions here. I'll have to come back and check that out. Simperson's showing us the down view of his hair. Those beads adding some weight. Crazy. 2 years-ish old and lots of color. I've been waiting for those loose baby hairs throughout that are from the nape of my neck to attach, but no luck. Should I just cave in and crochet it? By the way, these formed when I was living in the coast in the water every day. Now I'm in a cold desert. I feel like, yeah, you could crochet it. Like, not a big deal. If you wanted to crochet that nape hair, and it will clean it up. It will be minimal work because you're not crocheting your whole head. But I mean, it's up to you ultimately. I just like to say that I inspire freeform dreads, no maintenance the most. But if you feel like you want to crochet a little bit, like, you know, go for it. It's all you, really. I got trees on my head, but don't call me a tree head. Yo, these are looking crazy. Nice Congo. Whoa, it's like a double Congo. It's got some pink beads, yellow wooden bead there. A lot of frizzy hair on the top of his head that hasn't fully locked up yet, but I love that he's embracing these Congos, keeping them real natural, showing the world that leaving your hair to do its own thing is a beautiful act. It's just a beautiful act, you know. So I hope this channel, I hope this forum really inspires people to do the same, to really take roots of their natty roots and to really learn to accept themselves for who they are, with their hair growing in a natural state as possible. So this dude's got some really short dreads in 2015. Looks like he's let some freeformage happening up to 3 years later because they're not as thin anymore. Now in 2020, they've really fulled out 5 years later. And then he cut them. Oh my gosh. Why, bro? Now what about the original image? Gonna start a fresh set of freeforms? All right, bro. You know what? It's actually crazy how many of you guys have submitted photos on this forum since the last video, and I really love you guys for coming and taking part on this channel. This is 2 years from a buzz cut and not combing. Freeform locks came in a lot thinner on this dude, which is still, it's fine, it's sick. There's still the opportunity to thicken them up as much as you want, but you know, thin freeforms are actually pretty rare. So I mean, this guy's got some pretty unique set of locks growing there. Day 1 versus 10 months. Day 1, he's got the comb, coil, twists kind of put in. 10 months later, his hair is locked up, pretty much the same thickness still, just a little bit more frizzier. Seems like he's got a bit grayer as well, but essentially they're looking sick. My suggestion, let them freeform, stop twisting them so that this growth around the scalp isn't seen anymore, and then you got some thick locks to play with. So this is 3 years of hair growth, but half a year of dread. Hope to be on the next video. There you go, bro. Wow. So only what, six months of dreading, but 3 years of hair growth. That's a pretty quick set of locks that's come about from that. So as I said in my freeform, my how to get freeform dreadlock video is longer hair dreads best. So he started with his hair already long, and he's got these dreads already, so definitely works quicker than growing it from a buzz cut. About 1 year, started my crochet and moved into semi freeforming, doing little to no maintenance. It's probably crocheting a little bit around the front. Just keeping it simple. Big ups, bro. 3 years, no comb, no twist. Dial soap. Whoa, look at the size of this Congo Natty at the back. That looked like it went from being really thick to thinner. Crazy. Probably the best ones I've seen today on the Reddit page. I love this big wick Congo happening over there. Really appreciate you stopping by, showing that picture. First two are my first set, last two are my new all the way freeform. So this guy's set here, still looking pretty dope on his first set. There were some Congos and some bleach. And then the second set now is shorter, thicker, no bleach, but he's got some beads and some shells in there. I really like this look here. But I feel like these locks are going to become way thicker, way more charismatic. Got my first retwist today after 8 months of freeforming. Whoa, bro, why would you get a retwist after freeforming for so long? So these looking really sick. Big, thick Congos. A lot of frizzy hair, so maybe that's why he went to get them retwisted. You can see the back of his head. Also showing that there's a lot of loose hair that isn't really dreading up. How long did he say he had these for? 8 months, so they're still pretty early. He hasn't really let them set in fully for the year. So now he went in and got a retwist, which was essentially rubber bands being put in. Kind of like a wick going on. So he's got a bunch of rubber bands going in. I mean, it'll work. It'll work. I kind of like the craziness that's going on here, but you're gonna have to come back and let us bless us with an update to show us how your wicks have come into play after all this twisting and rubber banding has gone here. So I appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping by with that photo, man. 3 years sponge, first couple of months, nothing after. Ras mix once again, pineapple top. Some elder dreads, and dude, you know what? Your locks looking, maybe you're not even that much elder than I am, but maybe you're around the same age as me still. Looking dope, bro, man. You gotta keep those growing, man. I appreciate that Ras mix. Oops. Lastly, there was one more I wanted to check out before ending this video. 2 years, 7 months on the freeform lock journey. Lots of new growth. Some bleach, looking like it's the top way to style the freeforms these days. Looking dope. My locks, got a little bit of a front taper. He's got a little bit of green and some bleach in there as well. High top ponytail with some pink dreads at this point. Looking pretty dope. Got some Congos guaning at 8 months already. Yeah, bro, just leave them, let them grow. It's always such an inspiring journey to let your Congos come together, because you never know exactly how they're going to turn out. And then when they get to the point when they're long, and then you realize that you've stayed dedicated to that process, the payoff is so much more, because you have this long lock that you've sat through day in, day out, waiting and waiting for it to come into fruition, and you finally get there and it's like, you just have a bit more appreciation for the lock itself. This guy's doing a dreadlock reveal here from the TAM. Boom. Crazy. Freeform locks, type 1, type 2 hair, but they're looking crazy. The dread reveal. I'm gonna request to you guys right now, this is the last one here. This kid's dreads, it's got some like white in there. I don't know what's going on here. Is that dye? Is it powder? Like, what is that? You know, I don't know what's going on, but I was gonna say, I challenge you guys to come to the Reddit page, join the group, and do a dread reveal from the hat, just like this. I want to get a compilation of people doing a dread reveal from a TAM, and I'll do that for the next Reddit video. So if you haven't already, come by the KNOTNATION subreddit, and I just see we got another member as I was doing this video. So we just hit 200. Let's try to hit 500 by the next video. So if you don't have a Reddit account, it's time to make one, because we're on Reddit creating a freeform motion. But I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you guys for watching so much. New merch is available on my website, knotlocks.com, and I'll definitely see you guys around. So peace out, one love, stay happy and natty, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Adios.
The nation.